6 weeks. I think he just wanted to like bounce it off me because everybody knows like me and him are really close. He's one of my best friends. Love the guy to death. And he was just kind of using me as a soundboard and kind of getting feedback from me. I don't think I necessarily convinced him, other than the fact that maybe he loves me and he wants to come play with me a little bit more. I knew it was probably going to happen for probably about a month. And I'm just like, pull the trigger, dude. Come on. But I love him to death, and I'm happy to have him back.
So obviously he's been training and working out and preparing for this. How close do you feel he is to coming back? Like a week, 2 weeks? Is your timeline, you feel?
I don't know that, and I don't know what the team's plans are for that, so I don't want to speak out of turn on that, and I don't want to speak for him on that. I mean, I know he's been working out, and if I know Frank, he's going to be in good shape. But as far as plans, I don't want to speak out of turn, or I don't think that's my place.
Was it your sense that he missed the game, or he just needed to get healthy? I mean, the turf toe is a hell of a injury to come back from.
I don't want to speak on that. I want to let him speak on that. That's not my place. I know he has his reasons, and he's talked to me at length about those, and I'm going to respect his autonomy to be able to talk about that himself.
TD, I know you often like to say you want to look at the film before you give us any kind of absolute answer on certain schemes and things that go wrong in a game, but
yeah,
it just feels like, you guys sometimes can score so quickly, and then other times it feels like kind of a slog with what's going on.
Yeah.
Can you put a finger on any of what might be causing that?
I mean, I think you bring up a really good point. I think this game specifically, we played well in spurts. And then we know with these divisional games, in years past, we've made more plays at the end of the game than other teams have, and we just didn't make those plays late. And then, I personally would like to start faster to kind of get some momentum rolling early. I did feel like there was a point there in the middle of the game where we kind of had them on their heels and we were playing well, but we need it more consistently.
There's really a strong feeling for people to say, okay, now you've got, 5 games left, what you kind of have to do down the stretch here to get into the playoffs. How do you guys, even more now than ever, put your singular focus on just what's next, knowing that this was a huge one that you dropped today?
Yeah, I mean, we really wanted this one, and we know it was really important. All we can do moving forward, 5 games left? 5's a lot. So we can do a lot with that if we control week to week what we do that week. And we've been there before. We haven't been there recently. We've been playing really well recently. But the past couple of years, we've kind of been controlling our own destiny down the stretch. We're in a little bit of a hole, and we put ourselves in it, so we're going to have to dig ourselves out of it. And we do that just by week to week. We just got to win them.
Let's talk about wanting to get a complete game out of you guys, and just obviously things have happened over the course of the season. It's kind of been like whack-a-mole. I mean, something comes up, and you have to address that, and then you figure that out, and then something else pops up. I mean, how difficult has that been throughout the whole season? Just across the board.
I think it's been frustrating because we've established such a high standard for ourselves. That's been the frustrating part. I mean, not to pat ourselves on the back, I think we're still one of the top offenses in the NFL. But our standard's really high, and we've fallen short of that standard at times, and that's been the frustrating part. And then I think we just need to search for more consistency. But yeah, I think it just goes back to what our standards are and what we've put on tape the last few years. That's what we measure ourselves by, and we're not matching that standard.
Yeah, it feels like you guys have kind of owned that team the past couple of years, going back to the season finale in 2022. Forgive me for the dumb question, but just how much does it sting to drop both games against that team this season?
Yeah, it's brutal. I mean, especially divisional opponents. We know those games are going to be close, but I think the past up until this year, we've kind of hung our hat on being able to win those close divisional games. And to go back to something that I said earlier, I feel like in those divisional games, typically we make more plays down the stretch than they do. And we didn't do that today. I mean, it's pretty simple. And I think we need to start faster. We need to play well throughout the entire game as opposed to in spurts. But yeah, obviously that one hurts.
Taylor, when
Guys,
you have,
2 more, please.
Taylor, when you have new faces on the line today with Graham out, and then obviously you're going against a league-defining pass rush, where is the pain point of growing pains? Is it communication that you feel changes? Is it just reps for some of these guys? Where do you think is the biggest stressor in terms of meeting that consistency?
I mean, number one, they have a really good pass rush. So even if you have all your starters in there, it's going to be challenging. I thought the guys who were in there kind of stepped up to the plate, and they made their plays. They made their plays on defense. So you got to give them credit with that. And they had some unscouted looks. The one we hit the wide receiver screen on the touchdown on my side, that was they showed it once earlier in the game and they got us, and that was a look that we'd seen Tampa Bay run. So that was an unscouted look. So there's stuff like that's going to pop up in a big-time game like this, and they did a good job of it, and we kind of adjusted on the fly, and we just need to continue to adjust and win our one-on-ones. But I think the guys, obviously you want all your starters in there, but I think the guys kind of, they came in there, they fought, they answered the bell, but that's a really good front. So we're going to need just more clean play, you know.
Was there a sense of irony the way that, I mean, they obviously won the game by converting that 4th down? I mean,
Can you repeat that? I'm sorry.
Was there a sense of irony in the sense that they were able to convert a 4th down? That's how they sealed the game, just like you guys did last year with the, kicking that at the end of the last game.
I don't know. I mean, I feel like that's more something for you guys to dig into and speculate on. I mean, I think any team, if they like the play they got and they like their offense, they're going to go for those plays and try to put it away.